We want to know, why did you choose Dubai?
UAE is a country which invites technology on board.
What you saw in 3D printing that others didn't?
So when I made the first 3D print in Pakistan, when it was completed, it did not run for 4 days. I did not sleep. I don't call this as my business, I call this as my lifestyle. I'm earning out of it is simply a bonus.
Has your business been affected due to the geopolitical situation, given that you have chosen Dubai as your base?
If I'm giving today a place to live and work and start a company, I'll choose Dubai again. You know one good thing about UAE? We don't have a security guard to our factory.
What has been the lowest point for you in your career of building Proto21?
Question ही गलत है.
What if I secretly asked your employees one common complaint that everyone will give?
I need everything fast.
So if you had to choose among driving a Lambo in Dubai versus riding a scooter in Bali,
100% scooter in Bali, bro.
Tell me 3 things that you would 3D print if budget didn't matter.
Print another Giza pyramid if money did not matter.
What if your life was a Netflix documentary? What would the name be?
Catch me if you can. You know, Bruce Lee said, be like water. You go in a jug, become a jug. You go in a glass, become a glass. So as an entrepreneur, you gotta be one. Because you meet accounts, you wanna talk like a financial controller. When you meet engineers, designers, you have to become a designer. So you have to become like that.
Hi Pir, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming on the Gold Digger show. Thank you for making time for us. Me and our team is really excited to see what golds you have actually dug in the real life.
Sure.
Can you tell us about Proto21?
First of all, thank you so much for your time and thanks for coming by.
It's my pleasure.
We are Proto21 3D Printing LLC. We're the UAE's largest 3D printing company now.
Oh, the largest?
Largest.
That's
in
good.
terms of capacity, in terms of projects. We have also got a Guinness World Record for world's largest 3D printed structure.
Guinness World Record. So for the viewers, the company has a Guinness World Record of the largest 3D printed structure.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's in the Mata and City Walk and Mata restaurant.
Mata the restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's
in the City
good.
Walk, there's a restaurant. We've done a whole facade for it, 3D printed.
Uh-huh.
None of like that exists in the whole world. We brought it to Dubai.
Well, your workplace looks really innovative. So can you give us a quick tour of it?
Let's start from our this lab,
Yeah.
which is most industrial 3D printing is happening. We have this HP 3D printer.
Okay.
It's called multi-jet fusion technology.
Uh-huh.
It can 3D print parts for drones. It can 3D print parts for automotive.
Uh-huh.
It can 3D print parts for construction sites. It can 3D print industrial end-use parts. So you can say dashboard of a whole car can be replaced with this technology.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this is a technology where the bat fusion is performed with a certain propriety from HP. They have a material called PA12, which is the polyamide.
Okay.
This material is used in many of our clients. Let's say Mercedes was our client. And the Ministry of Defense for their sophisticated equipments. We've done that of 3D printing for construction like Shobar Realty.
Oh, really?
We've done prints for Emaar. They, you know, these sophisticated buildings in Dubai skyline, they require specific custom-made jobs.
So is it like the facade or something for the interior?
So it's like small, let's say, industrial equipment. Like, let's say, some hooks, some
Fair
brackets.
Fair enough.
Let's say you have this specific, somebody's making a crazy new villa, right? He says, I need all of my switch plugs to be this specific design.
Okay.
So I want my door handle to look like that. So we can just design it and 3D print it. So otherwise it will go through the molding process. Like you have to go to China factory to produce like hundreds so that you can afford it. With us, we can just go one shot. And then it can be produced from the concept mind and come into reality.
So what about the machines? From where do you source these?
We are the first company in the whole Middle East to bring this technology.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We bought it in 2019 or 2020, early 2020. And we were the first company to bring this technology in this region. And this is actually a Spanish, I mean, this was the headquarters of this HP is in Spain for HP 3D printing. And we have done crazy job with it. Like really soft. In Corona and COVID times, we 3D printed face shields with this.
Oh, really?
For Dubai Police.
Okay.
And we did also the ventilator splitters. From the one ventilating machine, 3 patients can be looked after. So
I can see that the machines over there all are in different shapes and sizes.
So this
what's
is
that about?
Yeah, this is HP technology.
Okay.
So now we go towards the SLA form.
Okay.
So this is currently like printing. As you can see now, nothing is happening, right?
Okay.
I can open it. So see this laser? Looks like from Star Wars or something, right?
It looks quite futuristic and
so this laser right now is printing, as we see.
is it printing?
Yeah. But you can't see what's
Can I have a closure?
Yeah, sure. But you can't really see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because the print right now is inside the machine. So once the print completes, it comes out.
That's
So it's layer by layer process. When you say 3D printing, it's not the right terminology, by the way. The real terminology, which we experts use, is additive manufacturing.
Okay.
So there's subtractive manufacturing that we know all our lives, like sculpting.
Exactly. The
Or then
manual.
CNC, you have a block of metal, you carve down the piece.
Yes.
Then there's additive manufacturing. So you start with no solid body. You start with material and start printing, producing. It's simply like a paper. If I print something on it and I stick another paper on top and keep repeating the process, and whatever is the glued area, we just keep it and remove rest of the material. This will become a 3D object.
Okay.
Now let's get into FDM form.
Sure.
So this is a different technology.
Can you tell us what is FDM?
Fused deposition modeling.
Okay.
So literally imagine, have you seen they write on top of a cake, happy birthday?
Yeah.
So they have something.
Everyone has seen that.
So they have something in the hand, they squeeze down and start writing.
Yeah.
That text is not 2D, right?
It's not.
It's not like a pen. It's like having a curve on it.
Of course.
You can just say that's like that.
Okay.
Because it's like there are two gears. There's a plastic strand. The gears push that plastic into a nozzle, which is heated. So the plastic is melted into semi-liquid and it starts pouring layer by layer. Let me show you. Is there any machine running? Let's say this one. I think.
Is it printing right now?
So you can see this is a part.
Yeah.
Right? And there's a one layer and this bed goes down. There's another layer on top, then the bed goes down.
Okay.
So it prints upside down.
So this object has been printed, yeah?
Yeah, it's on the way now.
Okay.
It's printed, but it's continuing to build more. So this is a very common technology. Whenever you say 3D printer, you would see these machines on Google, not the ones I showed you there. Those are industrial machines.
Okay.
So kind of like terminologies in 3D printing are very misaligned. 3D printing is not the right word because it's not printing 3 dimensions in one go.
Exactly.
It's printing layer by layer.
Layer by layer.
So additive manufacturing is the right terminology.
I get it.
Let me show you this, our robotic arm, which can 3D print large structures.
How large?
It can go in one go, it can do 2.5 meters. And it can go also like 3 meters. It depends on dimension. But in the height, it can go 2 meters for sure.
So are these structures durable?
They're installed outdoors more than 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can see our stuff in Dubai Mall. You can see them in all places around the UAE. They're installed in the same Mata restaurant. Outside, there's a whole area that is 3D printed with these machines. And they're like used outdoors in the heat of UAE. So this uses a material called polypropylene glass fiber.
Okay.
It's not really plastic anymore.
Plastic? Okay.
It has the fibers involved in it.
Is it biodegradable?
Yes. So the 67% or I think around 70%, 60 to 70% of the material which I use in this machine is recycled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And how is the machine operated? Like, is it through some programming or?
Yeah, of course. So there's a separate software for it. So this machine is from Caraco. It's an Italian company.
Okay.
The robot is KUKA arm that Tesla uses in their factory for the manufacturing. It's a popular robot, right? Robotic arm KUKA is like a popular machine that every industry uses. The head on it that you see in there, that head is actually imagine injection molding bringing down the small scale.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the supercomputers. Now they're in chip on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Imagine injection molding machine. You compress it in this size.
Okay, I get it.
Just like rocket engines have been compressed, so that they're thinking of going to Mars instead of Moon. It's like technology advancing.
Fair enough.
So this particular head has these pellets material. So you see, all technologies they have different material in the start: powder, liquid, strand, and over here is pellet.
Okay.
It's like small granular pieces.
Solids.
Yeah, solids.
Hopper.
They are fed through this hopper, and they go inside this pipe over here. This pipe.
So they come out in molten form.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this goes inside this hopper. This is 3D printed also.
So I can see the. Is this one thing you're talking about?
Yeah. These are the pellets to just say that these are there.
Okay.
And this particular part is printed in an HP machine.
Oh. Wow.
So the machine that you saw in front,
That printed the other part of the
Part of-
other
yeah.
printing machine. Awesome.
all of the FDM machines you see, the farm with the 250 machines, we have HP printed parts in there.
Okay.
So these filaments go inside, and then this is the chamber, which is heated, and then these pellets are liquefied and then poured, and it starts printing layer by layer on top of each other and keeps going.
Live.
Yeah.
In the open.
Yeah.
Do you maintain some kind of room
Temperature. Yeah. So when it is, you see this, you feel some hot here.
Yes.
So it has to maintain those temperatures. When it's printing, needs to be cold. When it is not printing, it has to be like this. It depends on how it needs to be done.
I want to know, why did you choose Dubai for your 3D printing setup?
I did not choose. Actually, it's was coincidence. I got lucky. I actually I was in Pakistan after I finished studying and having experience around the world. I came to Pakistan, and then I was there for some time. And then my father said, just go and visit your brother in Dubai. And I just came here to see him. And
Awesome.
once you enter in this country, you don't want to leave.
So what do you think, as per your experience, could you have done this in any other part of the
I
world?
don't think so. His Highness Sheikh Rashid Makhtoom has a 3D printed strategy, Dubai's 3D printed strategy vision. So government over here is promoting 3D printing.
Okay.
Ministry of Defense, they want to do 3D printing. DEWA, they want to do 3D printing. Construction industry, they want to do 3D printed villas. There was also a vision of 2030 for having, I think, around some percentage of 20 to 25% buildings will be 3D printed in Dubai. So they have started, they have done 3D printed villas around, they've done 3D printed structures, they've done 3D printed lot of facades. So there's a lot of the technology. So UAE is a country which invites technology on board. So young professionals like me, this is like, there used to be American dream. Now there's a Dubai dream.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how all the entrepreneurs say that. What you saw in 3D printing that others didn't?
This comes to my childhood. So when I was a little kid, my father was very artistic. So he taught me photography. He taught me sketching.
Okay.
He taught me carpentry. My grandfather had there was a small stable in my village. They had the carts they have for the horses. So there used to be a small carpentry shop there. Not shop, but let's say carpentry workshop near my home. So we used to play cricket. And he said, why don't you make your own bat instead of just going and buying it? I said, how can I make my own bat? I was a kid. He said, no, go to the carpentry store and make it of your size, what fits in you. So I got into it. So when the exhibitions in the schools come up, I used to make the sculptures. I used to be artistic.
Yeah.
Later on, I did not pursue it because my parents wanted me to be an engineer. And then when you become an engineer, you miss out art. So then I just got into robotics in my bachelor's of engineering. And I was doing robotics because there was an art involved in it. You have to make a body, it has to run, it has to perform something. There was a interesting fact involved regarding just theory. It was more practical, so it was some hands-on experience. So I got a scholarship to United States during my bachelor's because of my extracurricular activities, like my engineering and my robotics and circuit boards and stuff like that. So went to United States. I saw a 3D printer for the first time there. That is 2012's spring. And I saw a 3D printer for the first time in University of Huntsville, Alabama, where I was positioned for 6 months. And it was love at first sight.
Really?
A fusion of arts and engineering.
Awesome.
So I said, that's my final year project. So I come back to the home country. I'm like, you're studying telecommunication bachelor's. Why would you make a mechanical mechatronics object. I mean, it cannot be approved. So I went to Dean. I got a special approval that this is not a technology which is common in Pakistan. I got to know it's going to be the first one in Pakistan. So they got me exemption. And I started my journey. So when I made the first 3D print in Pakistan, it did not run when it was completed. It did not run for 4 days. I did not sleep. And then thanks to professors back in University of Huntsville, Alabama, they helped me. My friend Chandra Singh Thakur, who was in Malaysia studying, I think, in those times, he helped me bring some parts with his luggage, like electronics boards and stuff like that, that are replaced, and then it worked. And it was my final year project.
Awesome.
So I got popular in Pakistan. Then I got into this field like that. So you call it a chance, call it luck. I'm a lucky man.
Fair enough. No, absolutely. I'm sure you have put a lot of hard work behind everything. So when did it exactly occur to you that you want to start something of your own? I mean, like, put it to an industrial scale. As you have shown out your factory to us, you have the biggest and the most advanced 3D printing setup in entire UAE. So how did all this start? How did it occur to you that you want to reach here someday? Or did it just happen along the way?
It happened along the way. Of course, I had a vision. When I started the 3D printing company, I wanted to be the largest in the world. So it was never planned for me to start my own company as a company. But I had a vision to have a 3D printing lab that could do what we are doing today. I don't call this as my business. I call this as my lifestyle. I love what I do, and I'm earning out of it is simply a bonus.
That's $1 million advice. You have just been following your passion and now you're here. That's really good. Awesome. Has your business been affected due to the geopolitical situation? Given that you have chosen Dubai as your base, what do you have to say about that? I mean, has the market changed?
If I was given now after living in UAE and Dubai for after 9 years, if I am giving today a place to live and work and start a company, I'll choose Dubai again.
Oh, really?
100%. 110,000%. You know one good thing about UAE?
Yeah.
We don't have a security guard to our factory.
That's actually a very good
Right
point.
now I'm with you here. If my wife is going to travel in taxi to some place, I'm not worried. My baby is in the house. I don't have to worry if the house is locked. I don't have cameras in my house. Safety and security, you can't get it anywhere. Now, coming back to the point, as we speak, maybe there's some drones up there and our UAE armed forces are fighting with them. Do you really think that during our interview, how many bombs have blasted out there? We don't really know. That's how safe and secure we are in the world.
But has that not affected the market in certain way?
Yeah, fine. I mean, that's part of business. Some years are good, some years are bad. But it's about vision. Where you want to go? You want to live here and settle? You're only in UAE for money? Then maybe just leave. But if you're in UAE to live and raise a good life, safe and secure, and where your rights are protected, where you can go to a courtroom and get your rights out of anybody, there's a law for everybody, yeah, I want to live there.
So what do you think is the future of 3D printing? I mean, 10 years from now, where do you see 3D printing and which industries is it going to impact?
It is definitely going to impact prototyping industry. It is going to impact construction industry. It has already has impact interiors, arts and sculptures, and it will impact low volume production, robotics. So the prototyping, the ideas to the market will be faster. One interesting fact is a 3D printer can 3D print parts of it, like I showed in robotic arm.
A 3D printer can print the parts of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine like we humans, we replicate a baby, right? A 3D printer can 3D print another machine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all right, enough of talking. Now we'll bring some activity for a change. Okay. What if you met your 20 years old version? What is the advice you would give to him?
I will certainly say, look after your health. And family is the most important thing you can have in your life. Just do things Do not bring any regrets to 20 years older self of you. And anything that you can imagine, you can do it. It is a manifestation is real. And invest in yourself. And health. Look after your health.
That's a very high value advice, I must say. So the next question is, what if you had to make a complete career change?
I would be a developer.
Developer. Interesting. What if you had to delete all your social media except one? Which one would
Snapchat.
that? Snapchat.
Is social media is not social media.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would not delete that social.
You would not delete Snapchat?
No.
Why?
Because I use for messages.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it could be Insta or
No,
probably
I don't care.
LinkedIn.
Insta, I don't really care about Insta. Like Facebook, I don't really use it. What else is there? That's all two I have. And then I have Snapchat. Is a social media? Yes, it is. But I don't post anything there. I message my friends.
Fair enough. What if you had a free flight ticket right now? Where would you be
Bali.
heading to? Bali.
I did my honeymoon.
Been there before?
Yeah, of course. I was with honeymoon with my wife there.
Okay.
And it does look like you're not in this world.
Uh-huh.
It's like so that the plants there, the insects there, the birds there, it's like out of this world. It's like you're in a different place.
So if we had to choose among driving a Lambo in Dubai versus riding a scooter in Bali.
100% scooter in Bali, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The next is, what if you had to eat only one cuisine for the rest of your life? Sushi. You love it so much.
Yeah, I love it.
Really?
Yeah, it's easy to, it's fast. It doesn't waste your time.
What about the other Asian food like biryani and other stuff? No?
For rest of the life, you know, sushi has so much of tastes that you can play with. And it's easy, fast. It's like very digestible. It's very healthy. Our food biryanis are not healthy, bro.
I agree to that. 100%. Let's say, what if your life was a Netflix documentary? What would the name be?
Catch Me If You Can.
Wow.
Have you seen
that
that movie?
was spontaneous.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie. Yes,
Yeah, it's my inspiration. The good part of it. The good part of it, you can be anybody. You can, Bruce Lee said, be like water. You go in a jug, become a jug. You go in a glass, become a glass. So as an entrepreneur, you got to be one. Because you meet accounts, you want to talk like a financial controller. You meet marketing, you want to talk like marketing, like for the sake of business development. When you meet engineers, designers, you have to become a designer. So you have to become like that.
That was a very good one. Probably we'll make a reel out of this.
Sure.
Exact information.
Why not?
Do you read a lot?
Yeah. I read a lot, but my books are very boring.
What kind of?
I'll tell you a few.
If you don't mind sharing.
There's one, my favorite book is, I'll give you a copy gift. I've gifted more than 11 copies to different people. You will be the 12th. The book's name is Rework. Rework.
Okay.
And just Google about it, what it says. It has different chapters. The book has the one concept throughout, like Psychology of Money. Have you read Psychology of Money?
I've heard about it. I haven't read it.
So that book, Psychology of Money, is similar. Like it has phases of different chapters. Similarly, the Rework has like those chapters. And How to Win Friends and Influence People. Have you read that?
I'm not much of a reader.
Sorry. Okay. So that's my another favorite book. Of course, 40 Rules of Power. The popular ones. I mean, Blitz the Scaling.
So, okay, if you had to recommend 3 books to me.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Which I must read.
Yeah, Rework first. Any entrepreneur. Rework. Yeah.
The first one.
100%.
Okay. Which other 2?
It's not for entrepreneur. It's for everybody.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rework. It just tells you what not to do.
Okay.
Second, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Very nice. That's a book not to read. That's a book to study. Like a curriculum. Third, since you're an entrepreneur and you're, Start with Why by Simek. I forgot the author's name. Start with Why is a book name. That book is good.
So do you think reading books actually creates a difference in your life?
100,000%. Is that why would you question that?
Because no, I'm not much of a reader. I once happened to order a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. A friend of mine recommended it.
Rich Dad Poor Dad?
Yeah.
Stupid book.
I ordered it, and after a couple of days, I read this article somewhere that the author himself went bankrupt. I was like, there's no point of reading it.
I have read it fully.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's a very wrong conception there, bro. Not everything that you read is necessarily right.
Yeah, it talks about psychology of money as well.
Psychology of money.
There was a chapter in there.
See, I'll tell you what's wrong in Rich Dad Poor Dad. In Rich Dad Poor Dad, they talk about you should not own a house and you should live on rent.
That's the very first chapter.
That applies in United States where you have taxes on homes.
True.
Tax
true,
property.
True.
But you cannot, I mean, that book maybe would be useful for United States. Some part of it, not, I mean, sorry to say stupid, but like, I'm not in that position to say some book is good or bad, but every book is good and they're like allowed to be published, so they're fine. But from my side, it was, I didn't like the book in many levels. It has some good ideas, but generally the concept of the book, it's not directing to the right place. Like, let's say, there are many things I don't agree with them. So, and I don't agree not now. I did not agree when I was before entrepreneur. So it talked about tax. I mean, don't own a house. Okay. Now let's talk about it. So owning a home in UAE is the best thing you can do. There's no property tax. And the income is huge, and you can mortgage a property and live in there. And instead of renting, you can mortgage it, right? But he says mortgage is a stupid thing as per Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is not true. I mean, mortgage is bad idea in the United States maybe, but it doesn't apply to the whole world. But see, we're talking about that book here, so it might be misguiding us.
That's true.
So books, like I recommended books to you, every book cannot be good for everybody.
I'll start with those that you recommended to me.
Sure.
Awesome. Lovely knowing about you. Now let's move on to the rapid fire round.
Sure.
Yeah. So let's start with our rapid fire round. The first one for you is, what's luxury for you? Being rich or peaceful?
Peaceful.
Donald Trump, is he a genius businessman or a chaos machine?
Chaos machine.
Adventure for you, mountains, deserts, or the ocean?
Ocean.
Ocean? Nice. Do you like a lot of water sports?
Yes. I do a lot of water sports. I love jet ski. I go every weekend. Every Sunday I go with my family to beach and then I get a jet ski.
According to you, success follows faster with hard work or smart work?
Smart work.
So now we're going to ask you about your opinion on the following topics. So what are the top 3 money wasting habits according to you?
Habits of collecting watches. So
You have that.
yeah, and it's a money wasting, because in the beginning you want to buy every watch that looks good, but then you don't know what to do, because in the morning you're confused which watch
one
to
goes
wear,
on you?
and it just wastes your time, and every single time you have to go through the process. So better to have few watches which are high value, they retain value, so that you can live a peaceful life. And number 2 would be investing in crypto, because one of your friends made money out of it, because he knows how to run crypto, but you did not study and you just invested because somebody said so. So
A lot of people fall in that trap.
although it's a contrary what happened to me, my friend told me to invest in XRP and I made money, but I know so many friends that have somebody told them to buy Bitcoin and they lost money. Not Bitcoin or any other coins. The third would be wasting is that by getting into liabilities rather than assets. So you investing in putting money in liabilities. Let's say you want to have a fancy car. Now you can't afford a house first and you're getting into a car because it's you. That's what you're following your passion more than your financial knowledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What would be 3 red flags in among business partners?
First of all, any business which has 50-50 partnership doesn't work,
Okay.
because there's two captains of a ship. So ship can go whatever, wherever,
That's so true.
1 minute. So there's two cooks will spoil the soup, right? There one person has to make a decision. So the one big red flag for me is that if any business has 50-50 partners, so whose decision is it? How would you decide anything? It will take too long. You need fast decisions to be successful business, right? So one red flag is that there's no any leadership, because there are 2 leaders, there are 2 kings, or there are 2 final decision makers. There's 2 signatures of every bloody thing that you come across. Another red flag of a partner is that vision matching, vision mismanagement.
Probably that's among the most important things.
Yeah, because if you don't have,
You need to be on the same page.
Yeah, if you need to have a vision, because for example, if you're partnered with, if you have a, let's say, salon business, and you partnered with somebody who doesn't know what is a salon business, you come across a lot of challenges. You will not come along with, so you need to partner with somebody with the similar goals.
Similar goals, that's true.
And then You don't want a partner that agrees everything that you say.
That's a good one.
You know
That's
why?
a nice point.
Because, Aish is my partner in the Proto21. And we respect each other's opinions. Like, for example, I say something and he says something, and we just don't agree on the final conclusion. We don't decide on the final decision based on that I said or he said. It's about who said it right. But everything that you say, the other partner says is fine, then you don't know what you're doing wrong. Remember when we started, we said you want to know what you don't want to do rather than what you want to do. So it's very important.
That's true.
Anybody who tells everything that you say is right is lying, because it cannot be true. You cannot be right every time. You have to be wrong sometimes so that you do right thing.
Fair enough. So tell me 3 things, according to you, that every founder gets panic attacks about.
Cash flow,
Biggest.
cash flow, scaling. Okay, I've done it. Now what? What's next?
What's next?
Panic. And then, one more thing. Every founder panics about monitoring the company. Kya chal raha hai? What's going on?
And that often leads to micromanagement, does it?
Yeah.
So the next one is quite related to you. Tell me 3 things that you would 3D print if budget didn't matter.
Very nice. That's a great, I love that question a lot. So 3D prints 3 things. I'll print a Batman of a size of 8 meters and put it in front of my house. Black Batman, black finish, a huge one, and put it somewhere.
8 meters, you said.
Yeah, 8 meters, and put it somewhere in UAE that looks good. Or I'll do a Star Wars ship
Okay.
as largest as possible. I can 3D print. If money did not matter, I will do at least, 15 meters and hang it from some ceiling in the Wimo. Will look great. Third, print another Giza pyramid if money did not matter. I don't know if money mattered, still it would be possible, but yeah.
Good one. Love the 3 things. So that brings us to our last question. What advice or advices would you give to someone who is starting up in their career? Probably they are in their universities or, trying to choose the
I'll
path.
give you 2 advices. Number 1, be grateful. Number 2, don't be greedy.
That's a very high value advice. And
Yes.
I hope people who watch this, if we are able to affect their life and we are able to change their life even by 1%, I will consider that as a good achievement that we did out of this talk. It was very nice to have you with us, and looking forward to more creative ideas, more 3D printed structures, and
We gotta
let's
go
see.
to Meta Platinum together.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be waiting for that.
Sure.
I hope you don't forget
No,
what
I
you
won't.
committed
Promise.
to. Last but not the least, I want to ask you, do you call yourself successful?
Successful. Yeah, so far, alhamdulillah, I have had successes, but I still haven't achieved where I want to be. And I have a lot of plans ahead to grow in life and achieve a lot of goals.
Awesome. With that, I enroll you as the first member of our Gold Diggers Club.
Thank you.
You're welcome.